Just so you guys know, for portions of this video, you're going to be able to tell that I'm sick. I don't do these videos all in one day, so you'll hear my normal voice, but you're also going to hear the sick voice. But without further ado, y'all know what it is.
But these hoes said you left me.
These hoes talking stupid. Y'all want me to leave her so bad, dumbass hoes.
What is up, y'all? You have tuned into another edition of Keeping It Real TV. I am your host, Regina, and today, y'all, we gonna be talking about Miss Schenee Maury Hawkins Mason and the things she's been doing as of late on this YouTube. Now, it looks like she's been going back and forth with Scott Brown, and it proves to us that Schenee loves the drama. She knows that she needs the drama in order for her page to generate a little bit of income and a little bit of excitement. Because we know that her life is literally laying on an air mattress while she halfway take care of her son. At the end of the day, Schenee, nobody's checking for you and nobody's looking for you. But don't get on this internet and try to act like you all big and bad when you pronouncing words like an accessory. And I'm not going to tell you how it's supposed to be said. Go figure it out like you figure out everything else. It's not like anniversary. It's not an accessory. I want you to figure it out. That's your homework for the day, dumb. Go figure it out. And here trying to get smart with somebody and don't even know how to pronounce the word that you're using. Girl, bye. We're also going to be talking about Mr. Tory Mason, Mr. Big Ten, Mr. I keep my Halloween mask on all year round, right? We're going to be talking about him. He on here first thing hollering about, y'all want me to leave my girl. They talking about you left me. Baby, I ain't talking about nothing. That's one thing. But what I do know is that he did leave your ass when he got locked the hell up for the weed he couldn't conceal. That's what I do know. Now, I know that he got locked up in July because he got caught with weed with his dumb self. I'm sure he wasn't out here buying ounces. I'm sure he wasn't even out here buying a quarter or eighth. That nigga had a dime bag or a nick bag. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. But he definitely had one, and he couldn't conceal that. That's just to show you how slow he is. But that's another story, and that's another time. So if I'm talking about him leaving you, baby, it's only because he left you because his ass was in jail. So while she'll get on here and put Tory up here hollering about something, they talking about you left me. Yet she'll get up here and embarrass him like this and tell me, to be honest, I want us to work out something, but he wants to marry Miss C. So we already know she don't really love Tory. She wants to be with Freddie. And Tory, dumb, scary self, like she said, he act like he's scared. She making a fool out of you, Tory. I told you a minute ago, don't get caught up in this YouTube thing. I told you that you weren't the first man. And that she's had plenty of men up here and try to get them to vouch for her. But Schenee is a low-down, dirty shame. I'm sorry. She gets on here and put this man on here and continue to embarrass him, hollering about, they talking about you left me. He talking about, these hoes want me to leave you. And she hollering about some, Aaron, ma'am, you just told me not too long ago while you were pregnant that you want to be with Freddie. We all know you don't love the man. The only dummy that don't know is him. But that's on him. It is what it is. Let's get it, y'all.
I ain't been out here in a minute. Motherfucker said I was scared. And I'm not, you know. Spill something else. See what happens. Hey. Hey, sugar honey. They said I was scared to go live. No, the reason why I don't want to go live right now, look at my hair, y'all. Say what's up.
Oh, nah. What's happening?
So they like basically, you feel me, like.
How can I eat this? The fuck they want me to eat. But I'm not. No matter what.
Tory said, they want me to leave her. How can I leave this? And Tory, that's all good and well. If you rocking with your girl, I can do nothing but respect that. And we know she don't love you, baby. We know that she dying to be with Freddie Hawkins, boy. Freddie must have laid it down, y'all. Freddie must have been laying it down because years later she won't sign the divorce papers. She's still hollering about Miss C. Yet she had a baby by somebody else. She still can sit here and open her mouth about the wrong that he's doing because he's not divorced yet, right? And that's all true. But how can you sit here and open your mouth when you have a baby by someone else? Where do they do that at? That's because she still loved that man. And Tory, like I said, if you love your girl and you down for your girl, then do what you do. It's just a crying shame that she don't feel the same way about you. And you're only there for convenience. You're only there because someone else is not there. Or you say, I gotta get what I can get because it ain't many pickings. It's slim pickings out there for you, ain't it, buddy? But let's just look at Schenee and how she parents her child, how she takes care of her newborn child. Barks demands and point and send threats. Spill something again. How the hell I got the bottle? We know you ain't got the bottle, y'all, but let's just keep on moving.
Oh, y'all. The threats. Like, if somebody's scared, ain't nobody scared because ain't nobody gonna do shit. Okay? So, yeah. You just had it. I know the nipple to the other one is right there, baby. And see if Ezra got it. See if he got it. How am I gonna have the bottle, baby? Hey, y'all.
Anyway, she won't even get up to see where her baby's bottle is. How am I gonna have the bottle? Maybe because you're his mom and maybe you know where his bottle is at. I mean, but damn, y'all act like he's a toddler. He's throwing the bottle around or something. Where did y'all sit this boy bottle and she hollering, there's another nipple over there? Over where? Where do you got nipples sitting up in this room at? But that's another story and that's another time. As you see, she didn't get up to look for her baby's bottle. She didn't hear him crying again in the background. And all she can do is get on here and tell us that she didn't want to come on here live because her hair wasn't done. Girl, ain't nobody expecting your hair to be done. Get up and go take care of your baby. But you won't even do that with your lazy self. Laid up on this air mattress every damn day while time passed you by. And you sit up here and argue with people on the internet.
Why do you have so much animosity, so much hatred for Miss Regina over at Keeping It Real TV? When she...
Oh, no, I don't have animosity towards her. I think it's funny because you bitches, let me say, you bitches, because you, Regina, Curl Connection, who else? The bitch with the big ass nose, who else that little girl is? I'm damn near her mama age. Who else? Who else? Some more people. Anyway, them hoes over there. Because they don't know nothing of the whole men that they want to so bad. So they only put out what they hear. And if they want to get to know me, only thing they gotta do is email me, call me, and we can meet up.
Yeah, I heard what you said to Scott Brown. People want to know stuff about you, so we go with what we hear because you don't tell us nothing. Nobody is looking or checking for you, Schenee. And at the end of the day, for real, I don't have to go to your inbox. In fact, you'll come to mine. You came to me and told me all this shit about you. So I ain't put out nothing that you ain't told me or that we ain't see on this internet with our own eyes. So stop the cat. Nobody's wanting to know about you. You're a whole big-ass train wreck who has scammed her subscribers on YouTube, and now you're neglecting your baby on YouTube, and you think somebody is checking for you. Nobody's checking for you except when they want to get a good goddamn laugh. Let's just keep it moving. Now, this is just one of the screenshots that I took. Schenee says, no, bitch, you're mad. Wrong way to spell it, but we get what you're saying, boo. You think you flexing because you have a rental car and $41. That's what gets me. The fact that you will flex $41 in a rental car and then have the nerve to say broke where? Girl, you got $41. I mean, I gave my son $40 this morning for his lunch for the week. Okay? So you talking about $41 and talking about broke where? What really is that $40 doing for you with this rental car? And then she goes on to say, what can you afford daily? Bitch, we can afford more than $40 in a rental car daily. We actually have our own vehicles that we own, that we paid for out of our pockets. But anyway, Mr. Brown, that's just a little snippet of what is going on between Scott Brown and Schenee at this point. She likes it. So if she like it, I love it. I'm going to throw it up here.
Your girl is 10 in the motherfucking building.
Say it louder for the people in the back. Say it louder one more time, Miss Juicy Juice.
What's good? Your girl Miss 10 in the motherfucking building.
Alrighty, Miss 10 is in the building, ladies and
Right off
gentlemen.
the bat, Scott Brown is coming in clowning.
Anyway, wow. Anyway, how's Mama?
My food stamp shuffle, y'all.
Oh my God, please.
I do a food stamp shuffle at 84 bands dance. 84 bands make it dance. Samoan, white, and black. Do I need to do my ancestry? Because I just did.
Do you need to do your what?
Black was only 19%. So, boo, I post that, bitch. How about that? Oh, yeah. I can post that.
Okay.
Pay for my ancestry, boo-boo.
Schenee, you sound dumb and you look dumb. I don't know why you think it's a flex that you're something other than black. But the way you make it seem like you have a lot of self-hatred towards being black. And you may not even understand it. But you on a very low vibration, sweetie. You don't even know who you truly are. But you clowning your own self. You so proud to be everything but black. But yet, we get the punishment of your black ass looking like us, the same color as us, with your embarrassing ass. You want to be white? Take your ass over there with Chantal Foodie Beauty. We don't give a shit. You are an embarrassment, and I hope you don't raise your son the same way. Tory is an embarrassment. He's slow, and you taking advantage of him, and you're using him. Be real. Stop lying to the man. And tell him the real reason why he at your mama house. There's just one problem that I had with the interview. Now, Scott Brown, from the looks of things, you've been around for a minute. Maybe you just been sitting in the background and now it's your time to come out and do what you do. However, I'm going to need you to make sure Juicy coming correct when she's spewing this shit out of her mouth. So, Miss 10, Juicy, Schenee Moore, Hawkins, Mason, whatever you going by today, if you're going to coin my sayings, you got to say it correctly. It is not the food stamp shuffle. It's the EBT shuffle. And for all of you who don't know what the EBT shuffle is, let's take a walk down memory lane, y'all. Her pointy, funky butt. Let me know how you feel about Schenee doing the EBT shuffle, but Carol's still screaming her legs hurt. And she making money off of it. That is the EBT shuffle. And as far as her vehicle, she was talking about Black Stallion. Yes, I named that truck Black Stallion as well because it was the only thing in her life that was consistent. And last but not least, let's give it up for the real MVP. The one I like to call the Black Stallion. Let's give it up for the Yukon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for the Yukon. Her car deserves a big reward, serving as transportation and bedroom. I don't understand why you got all these sisters and brothers, but the only thing that you can depend on is this goddamn truck. Now, the other thing is I heard that it was smoking. You got to get that checked out, girl, because this is an older model vehicle. I don't care how many tires and rims you try to put on this thing, the aftermarket lights and all of that shit, honey. So I'm going to need you to get that checked out. And there's been a couple times in these videos where we've seen that check engine light on. So I'm going to need you to get baby checked out so you can keep riding. Because if she go down, you go down. Her mother wasn't there. Her mom all on YouTube talking about why they worried about you for and get off your nuts and this, that, and the third. Ma'am, you didn't care about your daughter when she was broke, busted, and disgusted, sitting up in Texas begging for money to the point where she had to sell her own ass and mouth, right, on the hub, right, to get some money, to live in a hotel for another night. So don't get on here now and tell us we on her nuts and this, that, and the third. Your daughter is a whole train wreck. And I see where she gets it from, because she ain't fell far from the damn tree. Like I said about Prissy P, the apple's still hanging on the tree. Y'all just alike. You're both bums. I don't know what you do, and I'm not trying to down nobody or anybody like that. But ma'am, Verlena, you're old enough to be my mother, and you're doing the same thing that 18 and 19-year-olds do. CNA work. Do what you do, but don't get on here and act like you or Schenee is better than anybody up on here, because y'all are the lowest of the low. Y'all are bums. You as a grandmother sat there and watched your first and only grandchild be laid in a bed with your 500-pound daughter, and you said not a word. These people on YouTube was more concerned with your beloved grandson than you were. You didn't give a shit if she rolled over on his ass. You didn't give a shit at all. You put on like you did, but don't get on here and have that big energy like y'all talking about, but then don't go back it up. You should have been going to bat for your grandson if you had to take the baby and put him in your room, but you didn't, because you a bum just like your daughter. But that is not for me to decide. Y'all, let me know how you are feeling in the comments all about Schenee and how she calling people bitches and hoes, and ain't nobody really said shit to her ass since CPS came out there and got her together. Let me know how you feel that Mr. Tory, a.k.a. I wear my Halloween mask all year long, is still on here running his mouth like he knows something, like he know where the ones, tens, and 100 placement is. He on here running his mouth, yeah, I'm going off, like he doing something, hollering about, yeah, they want me to leave her. We don't give a fuck if you leave her big ass. She's a drain on society, and so are you. But for the sake of your child, I hope you get it together. Well, I want to thank y'all for tuning into another edition of Keeping It Real TV. My name is Regina. Remember to always keep it real, and your girl is out.
He literally lay like that. Let me hold on. He cry, y'all. He don't like to be left by himself. Yep, with mommy and daddy. That's where he sleep at right now. What's the wrong? What's the wrong, bubba?